Hello everybody and welcome to the Awareness channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a sit down video kind of thing, but without showing my face because I don't have a camera, so yeah. We're just going to be playing a little bit of speedrun because that always calms my tics down, and I kind of want to get this story out without a big spiel of tics, and talking about my Tourette story is just going to make them happen more, so if I'm doing this, I'm pretty focus on me, bitch. Wow. I'm pretty focused on it. So, anyways, I also apologize for any background noise because it is really cold where I live, and I got my heater on full blast, but, yeah. So, from ages 1 to 5 years old, I had no tics at all, and it was, pretty great because tics are gross, right? Fuck off. And then once I hit 6 years old, they kind of just picked up from there. I'm not really sure what that was about, honestly. But they just started picking up a little bit, and I would get nose crinkles and blinking, not really anything to worry about, just minor stuff. And my mom didn't really think much of it. Nobody did. She just saw it as, one of my little quirks or whatever she called it. Nobody really, thought it was a big deal. Because it really didn't seem to be. And then whenever I got in middle school, I started middle school at 10 years old in 6th grade, and once I hit 11, so still in 6th grade, they kind of picked up a little bit, and fuck off, shut up, and it was just like neck jerks, and I would do this fake yawn thing. That was a really common one. I would just fake yawn. And it was really annoying because it was like really big, stretched out, if that makes sense. Yawns, that word, yeah. And it was just, it was kind of embarrassing. And I was just like in class yawning several times. Probably looked very disrespectful because my teachers would be speaking and I'm just sitting here yawning the entire time, but it was just that, and I have really bad anxiety, and I always have, and my mom is aware of this, obviously, and she thought it was just an anxiety thing, because a lot of people do have anxiety tics if they have bad anxiety, so she just assumed it was that, because it still was not a big deal at all. It wasn't disruptive in any way, so we didn't worry about it. Fuck you, aha. But I went through middle school all the way up to 8th grade. I hate this round. I went through middle school, and they stayed there. They stayed pretty calm up till the age of I believe they started exploding kind of at 15, so 11 to 14, I was pretty good. They were there, but they weren't terrible, and nobody seemed to notice them, so it's nice. But then once I got 15, over the course of 2 weeks, they kind of just exploded. I'm not really sure why, because we were thinking it was tardive dyskinesia, which is caused by antipsychotic medication, which I do take and have been taking for a while. We assumed it was that. Because at first it was yeah, it's probably an anxiety thing. They continued getting worse. I got little whistling and stuff like that. Not bad vocal tics, not my ukulele that I have. Fuck off. Shut up. My ukulele that I have now. So we were like, okay, maybe it's tardive dyskinesia or tardive dyskinesia. I don't know how you say it, but maybe it's that. And that's what we said it was for a while. And then they just started exploding even more, and I would get several new tics in a day. It was crazy. And it got to the point that I was cursing, and my mom was like, no, this is something else. And I actually messaged her, because I'm really bad at talking and stuff, So I messaged her and I explained to her that I thought it was something more than just tardive dyskinesia, and I thought maybe, it could be something bigger than that, and I was a little bit worried about it and think that we should get it checked out. And she agreed with me and said that she realized that it was getting worse, but she was hoping it would just get better, which it has not, but maybe it will in the future. Ugh, fuck you. Ha! Fuck you. Ah! It's a gay. But she kind of just assumed it would get better, and it did not, so we ended up going to my general practice doctor, who ended up referring me to a neurologist, which they did kind of weirdly, actually. They said that it was probably a psychological thing, because they said a few days ago they had a girl came in with tics, and they put her on Zoloft, and it worked and made them calm down. She said that being psychological doesn't mean that you're faking it, but it's not something with your nerves. It's more of like a mental illness kind of perspective, I guess, if that makes sense. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. So, yeah. And my mom really didn't believe that. She didn't vibe with that. And yeah, we got her to refer me. Oh no, just died. We got her. I keep saying India a lot because I'm bad at words. But we got her to refer me. It was great because, yeah. But I got my appointment, and finally, months later, after the general practice doctor appointment, finally got referred to a children's hospital nearby. And we tried to get around to several other places because we didn't think it was going to take that long. But nobody, with the COVID stuff happening, nobody was really doing all that. I'm not sure why. The COVID stuff affected it that much, but it did. And so I had to wait several months to get in with the neurologist, and when I finally did, which was on December 9th of 2020, they had not one, not two, but 3 of them look at me, and they were like, okay, we gotta be really sure. And they did all kinds of tests. They did like lots of things. They did tests to see whenever I was focusing if they went down, or if they completely went away, or shuts up, or other stuff like that. They checked my face for asymmetry, scoliosis. They checked me for all kinds of things, stuff that I didn't think could really be related actually, but which, I mean, I know some of it could, I don't know. But yeah, they did a lot of testing, and it was a long process. It was several hours actually in that hospital, and at the end they told my mom that since I was having both vocal and motor tics, and they had lasted for a long time, and started whenever I was very young, that would make me qualify for Tourette syndrome, and that's what it looked like to them. So they diagnosed me with Tourette's, and that was kind of all of that. Fuck off. Go eat a bologna, Dad. So I'm recently diagnosed. I was diagnosed on the 9th. It is the 19th now, so 10 days ago actually. That's why in my introduction video, if you see that, I did not say I had Tourette's. I said I had tics because I did. But I didn't want to self-diagnose or whatever, so. I am really excited though, because it feels really good to have a diagnosis, because like before, when I would be ticking and someone would ask like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Or I would say something offensive as a tic, and I would have to explain myself. It was really hard because I didn't want to just say, yeah, I have Tourette's, I'm sorry, because I wasn't diagnosed with Tourette's yet, and I didn't want to, self-diagnose. And I'll have to go into the thing like, yeah, I have tics, but I'm not diagnosed with anything. So I can't say I have Tourette's, but I probably do. But I don't know. It was annoying because I'm really bad at like socializing in general. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. So I'm really bad at socializing, and I've always been bad at that. And still today, even now that I'm diagnosed with Tourette's and I can just say I have Tourette's and it's all cleared up, I still have trouble with it. Actually, something happened today. I was in band class, and one of the kids there was rather new. He'd been there before, but he only knew me when I was a bit younger, and he heard me like doing my vocal tics, and he asked me, why are you doing that noise? Why do you keep doing that? And I kind of just shrugged my shoulders like, I don't know, because I'm really awkward and don't know what to say. And my friend, who is a percussionist like myself, jumped up out of her chair in the middle of band class and was like, it doesn't matter, don't ask. And I was like, whoa there, whoa. Because I don't mind explaining to people. I mean, it does get annoying, but that's not their fault. Having to explain my existence, it just gets tiring, I guess. But this video went kind of off track, but I was just having a fun time talking to you guys and all that. So if you have any questions for me or just want to talk or anything, then please leave a comment. And if you're dealing with anything right now and you just could really use someone to talk to, then please leave something in the comments, and I will send you my social media and we can chat there, because you matter and you're beautiful and you're handsome. You're just overall 10 out of 10 personality wise, attractiveness, everything. You're perfect. So don't let anybody tell you any different, because if they do, I will beat them. So heck yeah. I guess that's the end of this video. Goodbye guys.